therefore, when I started, we're talking about immortality. For me, I don't think of immortality. I just think of being in a state of health. And if my state of being is health, then immortality is just the byproduct of complete health. And all of those things, are just different ways of thinking about something that we have, been taught to try and do, like enter rest. And I used to enter rest. Jesus said, come to me, all who are weary, enter rest. So I'd come to him, and I'd come to him, and I'd come to him. And eventually I realized, well, he's in me. So I have all that I am becoming in that state of rest in me already. So I just need to engage it and experience it. And therefore then love, joy, and peace, experiencing rest, was something that every day was a focus. It's like love is filling me, joy is filling me, peace is filling me. I live in a state of thanksgiving and gratitude, of that attitude. And so I was becoming, but now I don't have to think, oh, love is coming in me, joy is coming. I am filled with love. I am filled with peace. I am filled with joy. It's a constant state. I don't get empty and then have to go and fill up in the filling station of Jesus or God. I am continually in fellowship with them, in communion, as you say, and that is the consequence. I'm filled with love, joy, and peace. Limitless grace, triumphant mercy. They're all things which are actually, I'm filled with continually because I'm not disconnected. And we started years ago, stepping in, stepping out, stepping in, stepping out. And then I learned to stay in and be in and out at the same time. And then I learned to be in multiple places at the same time. And then I learned to activate that and engage it until I realized that I am in all those places, in all the states of those things continually, without having to try and think, oh, I'm going to do this, I've got to do that, I've got to go here, got to go here. It's a continual thing. So that state of communion is not inactivity, because our spirit my spirit right now is doing multiple things, but I don't have to think about it because it's who I am. I don't have to think, oh, I've got to go and do this now. No, occasionally the Father will invite me to go and engage something, and it's usually something that he wants to show me. And I usually do that in a conscious way, because I don't presume on my relationship with God is, well, I'm in relationship, so I don't even need to talk to him. That is something I enjoy, being in that state of engaging him, but I'm continually in his presence. Irrespective of whether I'm consciously engaging him, I am already engaging him, and that is flowing. Life is flowing. And when, think about breathing and life and breath, and I was thinking about the name of God and Yod Hey Vav Hey, and it being this sign of breath, Yod Hey, breathing in and out. I remember Acts 3, I think 19, the scriptures about the restoration of all things. It starts with times of refreshing come from the presence of the Lord. Now, we used to think about that as revival meetings, refreshing meetings. Holy Spirit would come. I'm refreshed. All of that. We thought of it as something we went into, or we went to a meeting, or we got refreshed. But the actual word actually means breathe easily again. The word refresh means breathe easily again. Well, when did we breathe the most easily? When God breathed into us in the beginning. So to be refreshed is to constantly receive the life and breath of God, which you could say is spirit, and continually be in that state where I'm in the spirit and the spirit is in me, which is being refreshed. So I don't have to be refreshed anymore, because that means at one stage I wasn't refreshed. Now I can be refreshed. Now I live in a constant state of being fresh, if you like, new every day. Again, that started with doing and ended up in being.